The kindergarten was licensed in 1993. That's when it first opened its doors. But its beginning was back in 1989. A lady from England started a Steiner playgroup on the island, and there was a group of us mothers and fathers went along with our babies and toddlers and little children, and that ran for a couple of years, and then we decided we would like to have a Steiner kindergarten. In 1993 it was ready. When we got the land, it was Mike's family's sheep farm, and we have about 7 acres. We planted it with lots and lots of trees, which are now all mature trees grown up, so it's become a very leafy green place. It's a very natural environment. We particularly emphasise free creative play, that children can play out of themselves, not out of an idea that an adult gives them or some sort of theme or direction, just out of themselves. So all the play equipment is very, very simple. And the simpler and less of it there is, the more the children use their imagination. And they play with each other, so they have a great deal of work to do with social skills, working things out between them, and their imagination flourishes. The children, they actually learn through imitation. They learn through what they see. So the environment you provide is really important. We want to provide a beautiful environment full of inspiring and good things. It's a healthy place, and it's a good place. And we look after the health of their bodies. They eat really healthy food that they help to prepare, and they have lots of time to explore the physical world with their bodies, to try things out. It's a very nurturing place. It's a very hurried world we have at the moment. There's a lot of stimulation and a lot of expectations of children. A calm and unhurried place. It has a very strong rhythm every day, and children are involved in the care of each other and of the kindergarten community. The kindergarten is run by a trust, it's not a business, and the parents are part of helping keep the kindergarten going, which is what brings people together and bonds people. There's a support network among the parents. It draws people together.
You want to go sit down, bud?
The curriculum, it rests on the natural cycle of the year. Over the summer we'll be harvesting vegetables or grinding up wheat into flour so we can make our bread, or making plum jam. And then we end up with having a harvest festival. And then we move on into autumn, and we have things that we do around autumn, and as we head towards winter we start making lanterns. Midwinter festival, each child has a lantern they've made that we take out into the dark, and we have a bonfire. So each season has its special activities and its special events. It's a very grounded education. It's teaching children to be able to do things themselves. Gardening, and they're helping to cook, and it's grounded in real life. We tell stories, we tell fairy stories, and those are a colourful aspect of it, but in general we are teaching children to be grounded, to work together, to learn how to do things with their bodies. What it gives children is a strength, the time to develop in a healthy way rather than being hurried along.
And then I be brave.
I think we're in danger of childhood getting shorter and partly through the hurried pace of life. Everybody's working harder for less time. That unhurried, dreamy aspect of childhood is a little bit in danger these days. Harvest Fair is just a wonderful day for the children. It's an old-fashioned fair with games and music and food and pony rides, and it's a wonderful day. Lots of people come to it. People who've been in the kindergarten years ago turn up and grown up and bring their little children with them.
I think we're over the line as I climb these stairs with your summer wine. We're gonna be fine. It's a mountain, we made it over. And you can let down your guard now if you like.
It revolves around the theme of the harvest and the joy and delight of that time, and of feeling thankful and then of celebrating it.
You may have heard this song before.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. Singing our hearts out, standing on the shores, spending our time.
So we are a licensed kindergarten, so we are under the umbrella of the Ministry of Education. So we do have to comply with all New Zealand regulations, and we go through an ERO review every few years, like every other early childhood centre in New Zealand. The Steiner curriculum fits very well with the New Zealand curriculum, Te Whauriki. It's a wonderful match. The principles and strands of Te Whauriki were very beautifully thought out to support different types of education: Māori education, Steiner education, Montessori education, Pacifica education, so that we can all use that base New Zealand curriculum and give it our own special character. And our three main teachers, they are all state qualified teachers. We need to have both the New Zealand state training and then also a Steiner training is added on top of that, so we're more than qualified. Bigger perspective of Steiner education as a whole, I think it produces strong people. They are people who have a sense of self-worth and confidence. That's what I observe in the graduates that come through Steiner schools. They're independent thinkers and creative people. Steiner talked about his education producing free human beings, people who are able to impart purpose and direction to their own lives. For Steiner education on the island, it would be lovely if it was to grow and to create a school that the kindergarten children could go on to, that continuing generations of parents and children come and carry it along. For the kindergarten, all that I would like is for it to sustain itself, that provides this nurturing, beautiful, unhurried, sweet education for children.